Hey everybody, my name is Josh, also known as jdthyme, and you are now seeing my new video blog. Now, for the observant, yes, I have been on YouTube before. It's been about 3 years since I stepped away from the video blogging scene, and I'm taking on some new bits of persona. I've decided that who I was before, I'm not anymore. I'm now jdthyme, I'm now Josh, whatever you want to call me, but I'm not as stress-filled as I was back then. The old channel really was my way of trying to get away with venting some of the stress that I was feeling at my old job. My new job, where I've been for the past 3 years, is much better, and there have been positive changes all around as a result of my getting that job. Now, perhaps one of the biggest changes, and although it probably doesn't show because I still have this stuff right here, is I've actually lost about 100 pounds since I last put a video on YouTube. Yes, 100, 100. Basically, the reduction of stress has allowed me to get rid of a lot of the excess baggage I was carrying around. Health is better, attitude is better, my general outlook on life is so much better. Now, what this comes out to is, of course, I'm one of those people, I really like expressing myself, so I've decided I'm going to do the YouTube thing again. Don't know how much I'll actually keep up to it, because anybody who followed me back in the old days knows that I was just about as reliable as, well, government taxation, or changes in it, at least. Now, one of the things I should say, and this is a disclaimer I should make right off the bat, is anything I say here, any positions I hold, or political, or religious, or whatever, anything that I say is purely me. It's purely jdthyme, purely Josh. It is not something that should be considered reflective of any other party, any other company, organization, political group, or whatever. It's just all me, 100%. jdthyme. So folks out there watching, if you belong to one of the groups I'm connected to, know that I'm not trying to represent any of them. Purely me. So next we talk about the purpose of the channel. Basically what I'm going to be doing is sometimes I'll be sitting here talking like this, just talking about what's going on. I may decide to touch upon a particular political or newsworthy action that's going on. I might decide to make a joke. I might decide to make a funny. Sometimes I'll be walking, because I used to love doing those walking vlogs, and a lot of people really appreciated those, and that usually was just general train of thought, whatever happened to pop into my head at any given time. I'm also going to throw out some of my mind droppings, like I used to back on my old mind droppings channel, where I just go into something that's really just got me burning at the moment, and I'm just going to go off on it. Who knows? It's really going to be kind of a mishmash. Probably going to see way too much video of my niece, because I am totally, utterly head over heels for that little 2-year-old, and she gets way too much of my attention. But hey, what can you do, huh? I think the pizza's here. Sad face. False alarm. Alright, so anyhow, the last bit, for those who are new to me, probably going to be rare for the time being, because probably just many people I invite, but folks who are new to this and don't know who I am, I'll make it really short and sweet. I am a Christian. I am an unabashed Christian. I am a Republican, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I am a conservative Republican, although I've been told that I tend to have libertarian leanings there, but that's perfectly fine. I am a supporter of the Tea Party movement. In some cases, that will make people write me off right off there, but hey, you know what? You're welcome to that. But what I try to not be is pushy. Now, granted, this is my forum, so I am going to say what I think. But I believe that if you're watching this, you probably actually care what I think, so you're going to be open to hearing it. I don't try to push my ideals on other people. I don't try to say that what I believe is 100% right, because, well, frankly, I don't believe there's any true way to know everything exactly as it is. I think there's a lot of filters and a lot of extra bits and pieces that a lot of people ignore. Anyways, that's basically who I am in a nutshell. I am a little bit odd. I have a kind of a twisted sense of humor. I'm a bit of a recluse who wants attention. Try to figure that one out. That's basically me. I'm a writer. I used to be a dancer a little bit. I was a thespian through all of high school and college. I'm a poet. Didn't even know it. Okay, that was really corny. Sorry. I'm just a little bit of everything. Hopefully, getting this little glimpse into my life will give you a better understanding of who I am, and maybe you'll like me. Well, with that, we'll close here. I'm going to give you a couple links, and then we'll call it good. for those who are interested in following me and seeing more about what I do on a daily basis, you can always find me at my website, jdthyme. That's jdthyme.com, and you'll see that below here. You also have my Twitter account, which is, oddly enough, at jdthyme. Again, I'll put a link here. And then, well, Facebook, on the other hand, I think I'll keep that personal. Sorry. Now, back in the day, I used to always sign out with a keep on blogging, folks. Gotta change it up. Need something a little bit new. So we're just gonna say, have a good day. Have a good life. God bless. jdthyme out. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Dilly dilly, there they are, standing in a row. Oops.